Hello, Gavin Davis here. Today we'll be talking about how to set all traps, starting with beaver, down to coon, down to coyote, and etc. Muskrat, pretty much that kind of stuff. Over here we have the basics, which I like to use. Conibear setting tool right here. Pretty much I'll show you how to use it once we get to the Conibear. Over here we have our bait options: sardines, marshmallows, cat food. Cat food, pretty much a great use to keep away from the mice. Mice aren't typically attracted to it. Marshmallows, they are stolen from mice a lot, but they can really see it and soak in the coon and the critters that you're trying to catch with. Sardines, pretty much used for scent and very good taste. They really enjoy these things and is really one of the best baits you can ever get. Over here we have the metal rod that I was talking about, and those rods, pretty much you pound them into the ground and it holds the trap in place. Same with these wooden rods, but you use these for the Conibear, which I will also get to. Which right here we have wire cutters, basic setup so you can wire your traps to a post or whatever. Hammer to pound in your stakes and other such. And that's about all the basic tools you're ever going to need for setting traps. And of course, leather gloves. I should have said this first, but they are definitely the most important tool you'll ever need. And I really feel like it's definitely going to help you in the long run. I'll show you once I actually get stuck in a trap that they will help you. Here we are with our muskrat traps. You got your leg hold, you got your Conibear, your 110 Conibear, and you got your colony trap. Let's start with this. Pretty much this, you set in the water, you wire it to a branch or a stump by the creek, and what's going to happen is they're going to swim in, and because of the way the door is, they can't push it back out, so they're trapped inside this box until they drown. That's pretty much all there is for this trap, actually. And you just empty it out once you're done, and you're done. Moving on. 110 Conibear. Probably, you're literally not going to get much smaller than this. Maybe you could, but I'd like to see you try. So simple, so easy. Squeeze down on the springs. Squeeze down on the actual trap itself. And then put the wire in the middle and put trigger on the middle. Set Conibear, seconds, done. It's so easy. I'm pretty sure anyone can do this. It's so small that even the smallest hand, besides a couple of people that I know, can probably squeeze this down and get it done. I'm just gonna get stuck in it real quick. Oh no, I'm stuck in the weakest trap possible. What am I gonna do? I'm just gonna squeeze on it, open it. I'm done. Moving on, another muskrat trap, the leg hold. This one, just used for drowning them as well. Pretty much muskrats, that's all you're gonna do with them, is you're gonna drown them. They're just so small and tiny. What else are you gonna do with them? On the trigger, and it's set. I'm gonna get stuck in this and nothing's gonna happen, watch. Ooh, never mind. Yep, that did do something. Okay, so it got me right on the knuckle, that's why it hurt, but really, you're not gonna do that normally. If you're gonna hit it, you're gonna hit it with your fist or something stupid like that. So I'm in it. What I'm gonna do is a lot of times you can use your knee, you can use your foot, or you can just use your other hand, but right now I'm just gonna use my knee because it's on my right hand. And I'm just gonna push down on it, on the spring, if I can get it. I'll use my hand instead. And ta-da! I'm out. Those were your muskrat traps, ladies and gentlemen. I don't really have any more to show you. There probably are more, but that's all there is to it. Traps. There's a lot of traps around this camera, as you can see. We got the 220 Conibear single spring. There's also the double spring Conibear inside of here. This is a box trap. Pretty much you're going to set your Conibear. You're going to set it in here. They're going to go in there like a live trap, but this thing has a Conibear. So you're going to get to it. It's going to be dead. It's going to be choked out. That's all this trap's going to do. Same with this Conibear. I'll get set in that later. Right now, I'm going to set this live trap for you because this is what a lot of people like to use.
just because I feel like it's the most humane trap you're ever gonna get out there. And I mean, everyone should know how to use this, but just in case people don't know how, let's see if I didn't break it already. Pretty much push in this flap after you pick up on this thing on the top, and then you're just gonna push up the door. Now, you might be thinking, that's it? Well, no. There it goes. All you gotta do is push this forward until the trigger goes in front of it. Oh, just tilt it towards you guys. So there's that little hole right there. There's my little wire going in it. Pretty much that's all it is. Once the pressure plate is pushed, closes the door. They can't get out. It's done. Once you get to them, the only problem is they're alive. But I mean, it doesn't matter. You just got to find another way to kill them. Now here we got what people use for drown sets. People use for leg, just a leg hold, the simplest, or one of the simplest leg holds that you're gonna find. Pretty much just push down on the 2 springs. There's actually 2 on this one, and you're gonna open the jaws like the other one, and then you're gonna flip over the trigger, just like the other one. Oh, let's not get stuck in a trap today. Oh wait, I'm doing that still. There we go. Should be nice and set. Ah, there we go. Okay, trap set. This thing is a nice trap. It's a double spring, so I mean, it's gonna do some damage to me, but here's how you get out of it. I'm in it. There we go. It hurts, but it doesn't really matter. Now, this one, since I'm stuck in it like this, I could probably just pull it off, to be honest. But if you were stuck in it like this, what you're gonna do is, since you don't have your other hand, you're gonna put your opposite hand on one spring, and then you're gonna use your foot on the other one. And you're just gonna open it up and pull out your hand. That's all you're gonna do for this one. And now on the DP. This one I love. So easy. They never escape out of it unless it cuts off their foot. And what you're going to do is you're going to pull those springs in. It's really tough since it's rusty. But we'll see. Ta-da! Set. Just like that. So here, I'll do a side view. So this right here, right there that I'm pointing at, that's the thing that's going to pull outwards and get their foot caught. This on the front side right here, that's the actual trigger going downwards, or the setter. And the trigger's down here, the pressure plate's down here. This is pulling up on it, and when you just push down on it, just use your foot. Get close to the camera with it, and we just go, boop. Hit set off, and you're done with it. 220 on a bear. I got tools for days with this thing. I mean, I can show you multiple ways to set it. People use string, people use that tool that I got there. I mean, the list is endless, but really, since the safety pin's on it, yes, there is a safety pin on these things, you're gonna pull it together like I am right now. And you're just going to pull it together as tight as you can. The little trigger here, there's little notches there. You're going to put the notch in the middle of the trigger. And what you're going to do is you're going to push on it and lift up with both your hands. Set. Now, just to be safe, let's say you're setting it, and you just got to put your safety pin there, let it hold there, and I mean, it won't go off. I mean, it will, but it won't snap on you as hard as it would with anything else. This, if it were set off and this thing was open, I'd just use it to clamp it down and get that safety pin on there and then do the rest from there. I'd do that on the box trap and everything else. This doesn't require any bait like the box trap does though. And I mean, I don't know if I want to get stuck in this, but let's try it out anyways. I don't know if I should, no. Yeah, let's use my left. I'm better with my right. So So really what you're gonna do if you get stuck in this, you're really gonna have to bump that trigger pretty hard, if you know what I mean. And let's just do it. This is gonna hurt. I don't know if I should. Let's do it anyways. Oh, there it goes. Ooh, tight grip. Cutting off circulation really fast. I can't move my hand right now because it hurts so much. Okay, first thing you're gonna wanna do, get it on a hard surface, which I like doing, and you're gonna squeeze those triggers together, and you're gonna pull your hand out. It hurts, I know, but if you get out fast enough, it won't hurt too bad. And that's all your coon traps for you, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, you use the bait and all that sorts of stuff. But that's it. I mean, pretty simple. On to the big leagues. Here we go. Beaver traps. Freaking huge. Look at this. Huge. Huge. Coyote trap. Not as big, but definitely the more powerful ones. Same as the drown set. I'll just get it set right now. Do the same steps pretty much. You're just going to push down on those springs that I was talking about. You're going to push down on those jaws that I was talking about. And these, like those other ones I was talking about, I was always talking about them being drown traps and whatnot. This is the opposite. This is a dry land. A lot of people bury these actually. And what they do is they just set them there, and then they use this fine dirt, they cover it up real nice so they can't smell it, and then they just go up to it and they step on it, acting like it's a bunny hole, and they get snapped by this thing. Definitely more high-duty. I mean, it's gonna hurt, but, you know, once you get in it, I'll show you how to get out of it, just like any other trap that I've been doing. Let me back up so you can see the brutal detail of me getting stuck in a trap. Here we go. Ooh. It's strong, but not terribly strong. The way I got snapped, just like the other ones, I could probably just yank it off. There we go. It hurt, yes. Now, if I were stuck in with the fingers first, like I did with that freaking conibear or the muskrat trap, it would hurt a lot more. I mean, I'd probably have a bruised bone, nothing too serious. But the thing is with these, they're stronger, and you're gonna have to put more force into it. And they're a little more tighter of these springs. These springs are kind of harder to get a hold of. So definitely use your one hand. If you got your right hand in there, you got your left in there, use your right hand. Vice versa. And then you're gonna use your opposite leg with it, just like the other one that I showed you. Beaver traps. They're huge. They're deadly. People lose fingers to these. Yes, people lose fingers, multiple at a time. I'm gonna try to set it. I don't know if I can. I don't know if my dad wants me to. This might be a little... I might get banned from YouTube if I lose a finger from this. But, I mean, probably not be at school or anything like that for a couple days if I do. But, look at me. I'm stepping on these things and the springs won't go down. These things are tough. I don't know how my dad does it. He just... I don't know if he's the Hulk or something. I'm horrified of these things. Look at them. It's not every day you get a freaking trap that's the size of your head. Hold on, let me get it all the way opened up so all you guys can see it. I'm using force just to open this thing up. Just to get it the way you need it to set it. Yikes. That took way more effort than it needed to. Okay. It's ready to be set. I mean, oh my lord. I'm exhausted just from trying to open this thing up. Now, I'm going to show off my tool again. 1 second. Here we are again with our tool. I don't even know if this thing's gonna work for it. The notches might not even be big enough for it to fit on this, which I don't think they are, which is just a go figure moment. But yeah, pretty much the same thing. You got that safety pin that I was talking about, and with this tool, you're gonna use it like scissors. You're gonna put one end on the other. If I could, I would if I could. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Okay. Maybe. Okay. I'm gonna use all my force here just to get the safety pin on. Yeah. Using all my weight. And it's not helping. Woo! One safety pin on. Let's get to the other one. Uh-oh. Hey, there it goes. There. One safety pin on. That's a lot of force. I'm not getting in this trap. I'm just going to show you what it does to plywood, which it will probably break it in half if I am being honest. And here we go with the other one. I'm probably going to edit this out a lot, just because of how slow this process is on getting Conibears set. It's excruciatingly painful for everyone, not just me that's getting stuck in the traps. Oh yeah, I didn't mention this at the beginning of the video. Don't try this at home. I mean, I'm doing it at home, but I guess you could call me a professional for doing it. I am using, once again, all my weight just to get this thing to go down. Go down. Safety pin on. I did it. I set a beaver trap. Oh my God, first beaver trap I've ever set in my life. Do I actually want to make this thing live? I'm kind of scared to. My dad might be a little mad at me by the time I'm done with this. But I mean, look at this monster. This is just a tank. Set it like a normal Conibear though. Pretty much have those safety pins there. And all you gotta do, here we go. So much easier to do this part than any other part. Now, those professionals out there are probably thinking, this kid is a teenager and he's risking a hand for a freaking video. I need to get a stick because I am not losing a hand today. Got some plywood here. Nice, long, kind of thin. Let's just see what the heck happens. You want to know something? It didn't break. It didn't break off anything. But you want to know why? Because this trap is so big. Let me just show you. I can slide this in and out. And actually, you want to know what I just realized? It's not because of that. The safety pins were on when I tried to set off the trap. That just goes to show the safety.